hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So time coming out with another video. We talking Hollywood hot topics, aka a stop in the mother and neighborhood. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Okay, so Potomac Housewives, you guys dropped a reunion preview, and it's like every episode that they drop of this reunion, it gets worse. I don't know what chokehold Giselle has on Andy, but it makes me sick to my stomach at this point, because watching this clip, I wanted to jump through the screen myself and take Candace about that reunion, because I couldn't be her. I just couldn't be her. Like, certain things, you just can't gaslight me forever. Like, oh my God, I would have exploded. I really would have exploded. Shout out to Candace for keeping her cool throughout this reunion, because I don't know how she did it. And you know them reunions film very long. So Andy asked her, Giselle, who do you think was at fault for the fight that happened at the finale? And she says Candace, Wendy, Kenny, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but the friend of Kanea, and then Deborah. How did Wendy do anything? She didn't even hit nobody. She didn't even get into the middle of the fight. So I'm confused. How is that her fault? Just for standing there looking black? Like the amount of hate that Giselle has for Wendy, it's weird to me. I'm sorry. And this is why people call her a colorist. Because you're literally blaming her for something that, one, you were not there for. Two, she didn't do anything. And three, if you watched it back, you could see she didn't do anything. So how is it her fault? You just blame her because you don't like her. This is why people call you a colorist. And for Andy, this is why, like, I really feel like for further seasons, Andy needs to be replaced as a reunion host, because somebody else that was there that would be fair would be like, you know, that doesn't make any sense, right, Giselle? It shouldn't take another housewife to call out another housewife on something that doesn't make any sense. It needs to take the host that has some common sense to say, hey, like, that makes no sense for you to say that. She literally had nothing to do with it. So how's it her fault? I just don't get it. I hope next season's ratings fall. I hope they do horrible, because if Giselle's still there, it deserves to do horrible. Now I'm starting to believe Candace really did quit. I know before I was saying that I feel like they fired her, but I think after this reunion, she really did have enough, because it's to the point where towards the end of the clip, she started to break down and cry, because it wasn't really her fault either. Because if somebody's coming in your face with heavy energy, popping their ish, some people don't pop their ish back. They hit back, or they talk their crap back. So how's it her fault for replying back to somebody that's coming in their face, popping their ish? It just makes you like, it makes you feel dumb talking about this, because it's like, it makes no sense. Oh my God. This whole reunion, I watched both parts. It felt like the Twilight Zone. I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. I'm like, this can't be real. This got to be like a fever dream, because it doesn't make any sense. Andy, you should be ashamed of yourself. Seriously. Oh my God. I hope next season, if Giselle is still there, hopefully they need to announce Robyn's fire. I know. Bravo. Hurry up. You hear the stamp on my finger? Hurry up. Can we announce her firing? A lot of you guys were like, oh, some comments were like, oh, Robyn's fired. Don't you know that? No. The Jasmine brand reported that, which she's always been accurate in her information. But Bravo and or a huge media correspondent hasn't reported that yet. So it hasn't been confirmed. Like Candace, it was confirmed because Bravo and People Magazine confirmed it. Jasmine Band is too, don't get me wrong, but like Bravo hasn't confirmed that. That's the difference. So I'm just waiting on that to be. I'm counting down the days. Hopefully it's after the third part, because one of y'all need to go, because this is getting ridiculous at this point. And then you see Robyn snickering when Candace starts to cry. This is why, like, Candace disappointed me this reunion, because you should have really gotten in Robyn's ass. That lady does not care about you, and she's not your friend. That's just facts. It is what it is. You can't change facts. It's annoying, and I don't know how she does it. Okay. Next season, though, I don't know if I'm gonna watch because they don't deserve the ratings. I'm gonna be petty and watch on bootleg. What Nene said, I'm gonna listen to that on iPod, okay? Mr. World Premiere. If y'all know, let me tell y'all something, put y'all on game. Mr. World Premiere got all the reality shows. Okay? Got all the reality shows. If you want it for the free ski, and I'm paying for the cable Lee. Okay? Speaking of more Potomac, Wendy's house got robbed. I feel like, and this is all alleged, I feel as if some of the producers are behind these housewives getting robbed because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. They always get robbed when they're not there, and nothing ever happens to the housewives when they get robbed. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's because she posted she was on vacation while she was out of the country. Like she didn't post it when she got home because anybody knows you're supposed to post your vacation pictures when you're home. So nobody thinks that So nobody realizes that you're still not there or whatever and try to rob you. No, she posted it while she was still there. My whole thing is the reason why I don't think is that they would have been did that years ago. Wendy vacations a lot. The summertime, springtime, she vacations with her husband. So they would have been robbed her. That's why I think that production and crew, they be up to some of these robberies. I've said this. I remember saying this on my old channel. I made a whole video on it on my old channel. I privated a lot of videos on my old channel, but I made a video about it, about how I think how they're behind a lot of these robberies and stuff because it just doesn't make any sense. Like, and they know exactly where to get the jewelry, everything. They know where all the expensive stuff is hidden. Who else would better know that than the people that's in their house filming 24/8? That's just my theory. But hey, at least nothing happened to her in the shrine. Let me stop. They said, neighbors, this is so unfortunate. Wendy's home was burglarized last week. Her family celebrated their spring break in Jamaica. According to TMZ, the thieves ran off with some pretty valuable items. The burglary took place sometime last week in their home in Maryland. At the time, the Osefos were having a blast at a resort in Jamaica, as seen in pictures from Wendy's Instagram. According to the Carroll County Sheriff's Office, the burglary was reported on the following Sunday. The thieves managed to run off with multiple high-priced items, including Wendy's Birkin bags. Oh, now that's a lick. A Birkin bag is like a down payment on a house. Oh my God, Wendy! Now that is who your mother needs to put on a shrine if it does exist. I'm not accusing her of doing the shrine, but if it doesn't exist, Wendy, you need to tell your mother that burglar needs to go on the shrine. My family and I were devastated and feel violated by this intrusion. Wendy said in a statement to TMZ, we thank God no one was home. So for that, we feel very blessed. Material things could always be replaced. I don't know about a Birkin though. Like, damn, like, do they give warranties out on Birkins? Cause sheesh. Somebody in the comments said Robyn and Juan did it. The way that they got fired, they might have did it now. The way that they might not be on the show, they might have did it. Okay, allegedly they might have did it in order to gain the income back that they've lost from not being on the show. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did. So Lil Uzi performed at Coachella and he was feeling his fish. He was feeling his fam.
I've been holding this in for a very long time, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of you already knew this about me. But what I want to tell y'all tonight is I love y'all.
Okay, and he was giving strawberry shortcake realness. Strawberry shortcake. Okay, you can tell him anything with the deep wave velvet cut. Ha! The girls were quaking. They didn't know what to do with themselves. Lil Uzi was really in his element. Okay, not only that, he gave us cut to the feminine. What? cut to the feminine round. Doom, 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 doom. A lot of the girls thought that Honey Balenciaga got a tan, but no, it was Lil Uzi. Beat. Cut to the bow. And they got a 10. All right. This was him at Coachella as well, with a little bit of pink on the cheek. Okay. 10s across the board. Here's the thing. It could be my nigga. It really shocks me that JT, that's JT's man. That's why a lot of people feel like she's with him for the coin. But like, maybe this kind of shows us that we don't know JT as much as we think we do, because like I said, JT has her emo side. So like, he appeals to her emo side. So I think that's why, he's a big attraction to her, because that emo side gets fulfilled. That's just what I think about those two being together. But I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got this one date a girl. Like, oh, you feel me? Like, it's nothing against the people that's into that, but it's like, no. Nah. I'm a whole nigga. You know what I'm saying? But people is different strokes. But if she likes it, I love it. How about that? She said, Uzi killed it. Big star. Can do what they want. Okay? Now, JT, you need to help her a little bit more with the voguing, or call Miss Balenciaga and have Honey help her, help Uzi. Okay, call Honey up, say, Rod, he needs some more cut to the feminine. Okay, and then have Honey help Uzi out to be able to do the type thing. Okay, I will say the clips were hilarious. The Fuller clips had me cracking up because he was really doing him a big one and filling his fish last night. Okay. Speaking of more people filling their fish, NLE Choppa has made some statements in regards to the more of the LGBTQ community and said that he appreciates the support. He said, I'm noticing the LGBTQ community showing so much love to let me out too. And I simply want to say thank you. I don't care what's normalized as a rapper. I was raised to F with who F with you. So thank y'all for appreciating my craft. My music for all. We do no discrimination. Child, we're gonna have to let people stop using our community for coins and clickbait. Let my people go. Okay. Let me tell y'all something. I do appreciate him being so positive, because a lot of rappers or people in the hip-hop industry that would have gotten all this backlash and stuff due to the video and the song that he made, which is 100% his fault. I don't want people, I hate how people are making it seem like people are putting like this blanket on him, which some of them are, but a lot of it has to do with the song too. Bussy, aka Bussy, that means a certain term for the girls. So we didn't tell him to say that. He said it out his own mouth. So that's why a lot of people are even saying that about him. Plus, also a lot of the movement that he was making. I just hate the fact that us as a community is always used in terms of like a coin. Y'all get what I mean? Like, it's always like y'all support. That's why we F with y'all. Well, I don't really agree with it, but y'all support and get the money. It's like, yeah, we like y'all. Like, I hate that feeling, but I do appreciate his positive reaction to everything, because a lot of other people in the industry would have cussed people out. I mean, look a little baby. Okay, I mean, not little baby, but the baby. Like, this is the approach he really should have took. But hey, he didn't really care to be smart enough to do something like that. He was trained media correctly, okay? Media-wise, he was trained 100% correctly, because the way that he's reacting to all of this, the statements that he's putting out, the first statement he put out basically saying he's not one of the girls, he did that appropriately, and now with this, streams are going to go up, because the girls are going to be quaking and wetting their pants, because he acknowledged them, okay? Anyways, Carlissa, you guys, I guess is having a good old spring break. I'm sorry, but this was funny. This live, you guys, I seen the full version. Her tatas almost leaked, meaning her nips were almost shown. She almost was dumped in the water. Okay? This is the most fun she's had, and it's all because Blue's behind bars, not stressing her out.
You put your feet over there. You did it on purpose. You tried to drown me, bitch. You tried to drown me. She tried to drown me. She done goddamn drowned. Okay.
Oh Lord! Oh no! See, that was God getting you back for birthing Blue. Now, my question is, why are they fully clothed in the jacuzzi? Carlissa's a different type of animal. That girl got a whole moo-moo inside of a jacuzzi. Where's your bikini? Like, I'm sorry, but that clip was funny. I gotta watch the full thing. It really was a key. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Let's talk about Fallon. A lot of you guys are hypocrites in the comments. Hypocrites. Okay, big hippos.
Come on, man. Stop playing. Yo, pull up in Montgomery, man. Drink this for real.
Absolutely. It's
For
my
real.
favorite.
Henny what?
Henny what?
Henny who?
Henny who?
Come on, man.
Anywhere.
Stop playing. Yo, pull up in Montgomery, man. Drink this for real.
Absolutely. It's
For
my
real.
favorite.
Henny what?
Henny what?
Henny who?
Henny who?
Come on, man.
Anywhere.
Stop.
I agree with this 100%. This is the ultimate lick back. Dennis, and you guys are blaming. I see some people like, oh, when Porsha dragged you and et cetera, et cetera. No. Dennis didn't have to hop in that live. Now, she went live on purpose to get him to hop in that live. Don't get me wrong. I knew what was her intent, but he didn't have to follow through with the intent. That's all on Mr. Dennis Hot Dog. Okay? Hot Dog was a little hot, so he wanted to hop in that live. That's not her fault. A lot of people always negate the fact when it comes to Porsha. Whether Fallon was cheating on the husband or not, Porsha did not know that at the time. So you still pursue this lady husband not knowing anything. I don't care what nobody says. This is fair. Eye for an eye. You lucky she doesn't screw him and have another baby. You know Fallon is fertile, okay? She done had 7 or 8 kids by now. She's probably ovulating. She's probably pregnant right now as we speak, okay? She ovulates anytime a man flirts with her. Why you think Jayla got her pregnant so quickly? Okay, so not too much. I don't care what nobody says. Like, I really feel like this is her point of getting karma. What Taylor said, karma is my friend. Karma is my girlfriend. Karma is my friend. Karma is the one who gets you back. Karma is my girlfriend. Okay, that's what Fallon's thinking right now. Because it was all fun and games when Fallon was on these interviews crying, okay, going through all this horror and everything, and Porsha somewhere smiling, living her best African life. The whole time was a fraud, okay? So too bad, so sad. And Porsha, you don't need to even be mad at Fallon. You need to be mad at Dennis, because that's your baby mama. Because Fallon doesn't owe you no loyalty. Because you didn't owe her any loyalty when you took her husband. So yeah, I know she cussed out Dennis after this live was posted. Oh my God, she probably went to the damn hot dog shop and effed up all his equipment. Now Fallon, though, be ready if you ever run into Porsha, because Atlanta is a very small place. You will get bopped upside your head. Do I think they're going to bring her back from the show? I don't think so, because she doesn't have any direct relation to any of the girls on there. Now, if she was smart, what I would have did in this whole time frame of them being together, I would have got close to Kenya, Sheree, one of the housewives. So by the time she come back, I would have been like a friend of, and it would have been on the show. Now, that would have been something to see, okay? That would have been something to see. Somebody going to be petty, though, and invite her to an event. I can guarantee you this season. She might not be a housewife or like a friend of or something, but somebody's going to be petty and bring her on as like a guest appearance. I could put my money on it, okay? And it's probably going to be Kenya. Now, J. Cole, you guys, has removed his diss from Kendrick. This is very disappointing to me. I just feel like if you're going to diss somebody, stand on it. I feel like it has a lot to do with street politics, and that's why he took it back. Because K-Dot, if you guys don't know, LA, before he became Kendrick Lamar, he was K-Dot. He was very much known in the streets. He got it popping. So I think it was a lot of fear due to that, and that's why he retracted the diss. And I think it's because after the diss he put out, I think he knew that Kendrick was going to come a little bit 10 times harder than him. Okay, but to me, why even put it out to even begin with? I know you were replying back to a diss, but don't, like, if you were going to take it back, don't put it out. He lost a lot of points with me for that one. A lot of points. Like, even a rap girlie stand on more business than he did. Okay? Let me know what y'all think down below about some of these topics. And we're out, babies.
No personal thing.